I'm having fun using these tools and working on this guitar. So here we are, we're going to sand this and relic the neck this time around. Follow me along with that. Let's go. Hell yeah. Usually that you route further down, and my router doesn't get as far. As well as when I was chopping off the excess of the old piece, it did crack, but I did glue it down, and it stayed in solid, and it stayed in solid there too, so which is good. So I didn't want to route too much down here because I have the glue join. It's not my best routing. I'm still practice. This is obviously a practice piece. I can always get at it with files and the rasp and all that sort of thing, which is the plan. Now, you're probably wondering why I didn't use a jack plane. Oh, that's simple. I couldn't find it. But, you know, did the job, and we'll get on with it. Okay, we're outside. I'll let you see in the sunlight. Managed to take down about a mil. More than enough to make it look more, well, Stratocaster rather than Weirdocaster. So watch this space, guys. We'll spray it, touch up there, cover it, recoat it in paint. 2 coats will do. I want to keep it as light as possible so then it wears and then looks like an oil wash sort of thing. I like the old plain telly. But when you look at it now, with a guard on it, looks a lot more straighter. Excuse the mess. Okay, so I've just been, well, I wanted to go for the relicking, but then I've obviously just started sanding because I wanted to, scuff it up a bit and see how much I could get off with the polyurethane. And it's actually really giving me this really nice matte finish. So the sandpaper I'm using for reference is a worn out 240 grit pad from the sanding disc, and it's just a smooth matte finish. So that's matted up really well, so I'm going to keep it as is. Right, so you saw this guitar on the weekend playing some fusiony sort of stuff. This is the actual pickguard I normally have on it. Swapped it out just for shits and gigs because this has a 50's era neck on it. Does have a 2-point, not a fulcrum, it's a 2-point Wilkinson trem. So just something different. This is going back on this, and then this pickguard is pretty much doing a musical guitars. So basically what I'm going to do is this pickguard just comes off. The pickups themselves, the neck and the middle, are going to one of my other guitars, one of my other Fenders. That's becoming a HSS. The original pickups in that for the time being are being commandeered, the full wiring kit, the full Triple S wiring. It's getting put into this pickguard, and then it's getting wired up straight into the 50 Strat. And then down the track I'm going to work on the wiring as such till it becomes a sort of, I can feel happy using that wiring setup, the HSS wiring setup on that American Strat. Not much else I can say really. So yeah, let's go for it. Color is a Super Strat. So this was the first patch up I did. Not my greatest work, but this is why I'm changing it. This is why I'm cutting it right out completely and replacing this whole section. See this crack going downwards and then across. Continues on down this side too. So that's the plan to fix that. I love the smell of sawdust. Not really. Well, could be said. So, body of the Super Strat. You're going to follow me with the sort of gutting of the, well, I've already started. So this is where the trem meets on either side. So the trem parts, as you can see, go on either side. So I've just taken off that part, that way it comes in through the trem back. I'll cut through the back here. So then I don't do that again, which I've still got to fix. So I'm going to fix that as well while I'm here. And then I can come through the top here. Come through the top here and just clean it up with the router now. With PPE. And we can fix this. Alrighty, I've given it a local anesthetic. It's going to sound like it's screaming, but it's actually not. But yeah, most of all, we'll see how we go. This thing's loud, so I'll try and fix that in the post for you. And most of all, don't do what I do just because I'm doing it. I'm doing a hillbilly homemade sort of thing. So yeah, just a disclaimer. Alrighty, bring you here closer. There's the carnage. I've just got to straighten it up here. Maybe a bit of filing. Yeah, it'll help. And then that way it'll be a little bit cleaner. I'll also fix in here while I'm here. That way the jack input has proper deepness. Or it just doesn't like to stay inside the jack when it's plugged in, so I'm going to fix that while I'm here. Right here, it mostly fits apart from this gap. It's mostly at the top. It's that's an easy fix. It's just a bit of body filler and stuff just at the top there. Here is a solid joint. Not as good as what I did with the Polonia one, surprisingly, because of this gap here. But for the most part, it's going to work.